Okay, I can't remember if you do that, but make sure you pull up your sleeves, you know?
Oh, I didn't do it last time.
You
I
don't?
just watch it here.
Okay, cool. Let me warm this up. Here we go. I was concentrating a lot, during the grooming, so, you doing okay?
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Did you have a happy New Year? Like, wait. Chinese New Year right now, February 1st or?
January 22nd.
January 22nd.
Yeah, about 1.5 weeks.
Yeah, are you going to do anything?
Yeah, our church over there.
Your church? In Keller? Near Keller.
In South Lake.
South Lake. Oh, they're going to do something?
Yeah.
Cool. I always told myself, Chinese New Year to go to Taiwan it's an expensive time.
Oh, yeah.
But I told myself, like even a couple days ago, I was like, you know what? Just plan it next year. At least once in my lifetime, I have to go Chinese New Year in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Because my mom is from there,
Yeah, that's very good.
But it's so, firecrackers.
Yeah, a lot of activity.
Yeah, I want to go, so. Better make it happen.
Like half a month.
Half a month?
Yeah, must.
All in January or
February?
Like 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. But mostly when?
Mostly is the first week.
Mostly a first week of January or first week of February?
The first week of the New Year, the first week. So
I see.
Like I said, this year is January 22nd. So from the 22nd to 27th, that will be very well celebrate.
Oh, you're gonna get mad at me now. Okay. 22nd, okay, for 2 weeks.
Yeah, for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. I gotta wash that bath down there pretty good. I need to, get my clippers do one more time, okay? Right.
I know he do like to shower.
Oh.
Good boy. Is your mom still live in Taiwan or here?
No, here in Texas.
In Texas?
Yeah.
Oh.
She hasn't been back in a long time. When I tried to check and see, right after COVID, there's still restrictions were.
Oh, yes, still.
I don't know now either.
Probably around, maybe after the New Year, most people think around the March time frame, it should be open.
Right. I'm hoping.
Yeah, because the weather was start warm.
Right. Have you ever been overseas, like when it's rainy season too? Rainy seasons rain a lot.
Yeah, in the summertime. I think probably around the May.
You keep looking at me though. just taking a chance. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Thank you for letting me clean your face. Yeah.
Yeah, today it is very power. This is the first time for
I know you don't like anything. It's okay. I got inside your eye boogers. I get inside your eye booger. Is that enough? Ah, okay, that's enough. I don't want you upset with me. Oh, okay. Make sure to rinse everything good, okay? Water now, just water. He's still grumpy, huh? He's still grumpy, huh? Did they ever test that lump underneath his chest? They tested it, it's fine? Yeah, just leave it until it's just, it's fine, yeah.
yeah, last day you test.
Okay, let me get my clipper for that one area there. Okay, I'll be right back. Squash.
Almost squash.
Okay, we'll be right back. So quickly use my 5-speed here. Let me dry it first. It's so wet. It's gonna ruin my blade, you know? Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Up. Don't get mad at me. Good, great. That's good.
Looks very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't look at me like that. Very good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yay. I never did that before. I never got to do that before.
Yeah.
You want to let me put this here? Don't bite me. Okay. Stay there. Good. You want to come down? Come.
Yeah.
Come on, pick you up. Come on. Oh yeah, he's gonna bite. Oh, right. Okay, whatever works.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I see you in the lobby.
Yeah. Okay, that's very good. Oh, this way. This way.
it. We did it. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Okay, I'll be right back to chit chat with you guys and we'll close out the feed. Bear with me for just a moment. He's loading him in the car. Okay, there. You guys should be able to see me there. Okay, I'll be right back. Did you guys watch the bath? Did you guys know how to get over and watch the bath? Okay, I'll be right back. Let me cash him out. Wow, what'd you guys think? I'm gonna tell you this right now. I have never towel dried his face before. I have also never shaved his cheeks after we removed a cone head like that. I could do the foreguard on his head, but I could not do that. And yes, he was sedated. He had trazodone, I believe, and another pill. Don't quote me, but he's on 2 different pills. It just depends on what they gave. I did not give the pills, but I just know what he has been prescribed by his veterinarian. You could see in the bathtub, and even at the end, right on the table, that there is just a part of him that still would bite. And even under the influence of a sedative pill from his veterinarian, he could still bite. Okay, I'm gonna chat with you guys so I have to clean the table, but let me go wash my hands. Okay, well, thanks so much for joining, chiming in, watching. This is Dee Croy with My Favorite Groomer, where I groom senior, disabled, and aggressive dogs here in Texas. I have been known to travel for grooming as well, as long as you can book an appointment at myfavoritegroomer.com by emailing me or texting me or calling me, then I will come to you. So if you're interested and need this type of service, it is not every day that you need an aggressive senior disabled dog groomer. It is more so towards the end of life, or if you have a disabled dog throughout the entire life of a disabled dog. So I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but it's something different that we do here. We groom them without sedatives, without sedation, with the ability to groom a dog that's aggressive. I don't mind. And I have the patience and the time that I slot out for those types of animals, and I love what I do. Being able to help a dog that has been turned away, injured and turned away by other places, it is a beautiful thing to finally find someone that will work with your animal and let you be there and let you maybe even watch. So thanks for smashing that like button, subscribing, be sure to hit the subscribe button, share the video, because not only is it not common to have an aggressive dog groomer, it's pretty hard to find. So if you think you know anyone with an animal, which is the average household has 4 animals, if you know anyone with an animal, share and say, hey, save this lady's number in case you ever might need her. It doesn't even matter what state you're in. All right. Right now, if you guys don't want to hang out and watch me chit chat with those of you guys participating in the live chat, this is the perfect time for you guys to say goodbye. And thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. So now we are going to just scroll through this live chat. I'll double check the My Favorite Groomer Shorts channel live chat and see some of the comments that I'm seeing. As I was grooming, I really was focused. I wasn't looking at the feed very much. When you groom an aggressive dog, even under a sedative pill from the veterinarian, it's dangerous and takes a lot out of you. So you want to really focus when you're working with that dog. And so forgive me for looking at the live chat, but when we go live, this is like your entertainment. So I have to give you my time too. And I am glad you're holding out to let me kind of come skim the live chat. So thank you for that. I have caught up from earlier. Joyce Mingus, thank you so much for your donation. I know I said thanks already, but I just wanted to say that one more time. Thank you anybody contributing on Facebook as well. I appreciate you guys. The last chat, there's only a handful to catch up, so I'm not going to be here too long. So Hannah says, how's the kitty doing? Rescue Kitty is doing great. He's over there. He's chilling. He is big. He's so big. Wendy agrees. Be sure to support your small businesses. If we are doing something that you love, whether it's a coffee place, the groomer, be sure you keep going. Or contribute. Like, let's just say you want to groom your own dogs, right? And you're going to a local groomer in Kentucky. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to do my own grooming to save my money because everyone's tapped out a little bit this year. I hear you. So go back and buy some treats there. Go back and support her. Go get your nail trim done there. You don't have to totally say goodbye for 2 years and then come in 2 years later hoping they're still in business. Still support small ways, okay? And even sometimes, right? Even sometimes dropping in on your small businesses and letting them know you just love them. Thanks for being there. Why are we not best friends with our small businesses? And sometimes, some of those best friends are big business too, like some of our corporate coffee places or some of the places that are franchise owned. They still are a big business, but it's locally owned by someone in your community. So let me ask you that. Someone you see every day or once a week, why are you not sending them a Christmas card? Like, they support you. They make your coffee. They say hi. They give you that customer service, hopefully. That's why you go back. Some of these places, why are we not sending them a Christmas card? Food for thought. I usually try to get everybody's phone number. I love calling it networking. You know how you want to connect with somebody? I started learning that if you want to connect with someone that's a stranger, but you think God put you guys in the same place at the same time, don't ask for their number. Ask it like this. Hey, I love networking. Can we connect? Where do you want? Can I get your phone number? Can I get your Facebook, your Instagram? Can we connect? And don't get it later. Get it now. Because you may not see that person again, but one day you might be like, you know what? I'm moving to Washington State and I remember I met Billy at the airport and I really want to connect with him because now I'm coming to his state. Anyhow, sometimes while you're traveling or even out and about, you meet some people that are amazing. And it's only in that moment that you should just say, hey, I would love to network with you. So here's an example. I'm going through the airport and I travel a lot. So I'm going through the airport and I'm like, hey, I'm talking to this person or sitting next to this person and we're chatting. And I'm like, hey, can I get your number? A lot of times, even a female would think, I'm like, I don't know what they're thinking, but I'm like defending myself. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to hook up. Like, I'm just, hold on, whoa. Like I lost them. And I learned that the approach could be changed. So instead of like, hey, can I get your number so we can stay in touch? Sometimes you're sitting next to somebody at the bus station, on a plane, at a restaurant, like waiting in line an hour. Who knows? But you know what I'm talking about, right? You meet someone, you're like, you know what? I'm supposed to know you. So why can't you network? So instead of just throwing out, can I get your number? Because sometimes, for me, most of the time, it's not like I'm trying to hook up. It's like I'm trying to network. I'm trying to keep my networking abroad, right? I want my range of network thick and big. So when I go to do a real estate class, when I go to sell a house, when I go to buy farm equipment, when I have a connection. I remember talking to Billy at the airport, like he told me all about that farm equipment. So instead of coming at him like, hey, can I get your number? Come at him like, hey, I would love to network. Can we connect? I would love your number or Facebook or Instagram. And usually then, now I'm finding they're cool about it. But when I would just straight say, can I get your number? Probably 1 out of 5 will be look like no. They'll either say no. They'll hesitate to say no until I explain like, hey, like I don't know. I'm not, nah. Can you imagine Dee Dee sitting next to you talking about, can I get your number? Guy or girl? I mean, like, what? The looks I would get, man. All right, I'm still reading here. Wendy says, very important to support small business. Yes. Grandma Shell says, I love buying from you. I always buy from you. Thank you, Grandma Shell. I do see your orders. Joyce, thanks for reminding the fans to hit that like button. That always helps if you come through anyone's live stream or watch their videos. Tracy says, hi, Dee Dee, how are you doing? Hi, Tracy, I'm doing good. I'm losing my voice a little bit, but I've been talking a lot over loud music lately. Grandma D says, I don't see her on shorts. Grandma D says, last time you put a link, I did put a link, Grandma D. It was at the very top today. It was the first thing I did. So you had to scroll back up, and I can see it right now. It's at the top. So now you better subscribe, because if you did subscribe the other day, then you would have it right there on your subscriptions on your device. So that is the chats from that feed. And let me just come over. I saw some messages coming through. You guys here on the shorts. You guys are still, who's watching from 2 screens? Who's watching like 2 devices, like 2 phones or a TV and a device and 2 different, who's doing that? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay, I'm scrolling through. I've got people still on the bathtub short. I mean, what are you guys doing here? Pookie Puppy went over there. I love the different foods on Chinese New Year. Oh, so this is the time, right? Chinese New Year. You heard him say, he's Asian, he's not Chinese. I don't think he's Chinese. I could be wrong. But I'm half Taiwanese. So all Asians know about, Chinese New Year. And he reminded me and us that it's on the January 22nd. So go check out your local Chinese restaurant, right? And help them celebrate. You might even look up in your local area some really fun and cool places and things to do. I know Dallas has a Chinese festival. I don't know how long ago they've had it, but I went to it at least once. They do the dragon dance and everything. Hawaii, where I have family as well, wow, their celebrations for Chinese New Year are huge. So if you're in Hawaii, be sure to check out your community posts. And by the way, did you know that if you're in Facebook, you can click on activities? It's like activities or calendar or local events in Facebook. Events. Go to like events and it will tell you events right in your community. Dude, go check out something you've never done before. Seriously, it could be right down the road from you and you had no idea. Someone local, like my classes will be on Facebook events or Meetup. Check out meetup.com. Man, there's so much to do. Get out there, enjoy your life while you can, okay? Your next day is not always given to you, and you never know when something might pop up that prevents you from ever doing some of these things that you thought you wanted to do again. So be sure you go now, okay? That's what how I'm trying to live anyway. Pookie Puppy says, it looks like he was coming out of sedation after that bath. Yes, or I was still triggering things that was really pissing him off. It really was pissing him off. Yo mama, you crazy. Yo mama says, great progress, good job. Woohoo, thank you, yo mama. Grandma says, the groomer told me not to bring what? The groomer told me not to bring Henry back till he was medicated. That's when I bought supplies from you and started grooming him. Here again, it's to each their own. Because in each state, you have your own pet laws, okay? And if you don't know what they are, it's hard to take the time to go find them and then to go read them. But hit up your local library and go figure out and read, what are your local laws? Like, are you serious about this? Do you really care? If you own a dog that can bite, most of them don't ever go look at the laws about animals. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about, not laws, but what I've learned. So if you want to talk law, you might need to be a lawyer, or you need to just go to the library. Check this out. Check online, but it's really hard to find online. Look up penal codes for your state. But usually your pets are your property. So it comes down to the owner of the property. And the owner of the property, and I didn't write this, so don't get mad at me for delivering some information to you. The owner of the property is going to be able to make decisions based off of that property. Your child is not your animal. It is two different things. So really go read and figure it out on your own. Do your own research. That's called, anyway, it's very important to do your own research rather than assume what it is and how it's happening. In your state, by the way, in your state, your county, all these things can be broken down really low. But you need to know, if you own an aggressive dog, it's really important. If I get bit by a dog that I'm working with, and animal control shows up because my bite gets infected, this dog could be put down. And whose fault is that? Me for working with the dog and getting bit? Or for me not to educate the owner? Or the owner not knowing because he never researched what would happen to his dog if his dog bit someone? Or his owner not having any kind of insurance coverage, homeowner's insurance, renter's insurance that would cover his animal from hurting an individual, even taking a life. So all of these aspects about that surround an aggressive dog are really important. So whose job is it to really know? I don't mind a dog like this coming in without sedatives or sedation. Not by me. A groomer is not supposed to be doing any sedation. But if he, the owner, goes to the veterinarian and gets a sedative and applies or gives a sedative to his dog and bring his dog in to be groomed, I don't mind having the battle with that dog. So there's a difference there between me and many other people, which is okay. Some other people might choose not to work with that animal. They don't want to be that person, right? They don't want to be that person that can say, hey, I got bit, now this is what happens, I'm in the hospital, your dog gets put down, whose fault is that? Wouldn't you rather say no to? I would. But I'm okay with it. I'm a different breed. All right, so thank you for getting all your tools, Grandma Shell. She's been doing her own grooming for a minute. How's it been going on the grooming, too? They wrote a lot over here. Yo Mama said, that is a beautiful mission. Thanks for being you. Thank you, Yo Mama. What part of Texas, Yo Mama? Fort Worth, Texas. Lee, what's up? Hi, Lee. Fiona, hi. Hey, you guys, that is it. Like, that's all the live chats. So I'm about to let y'all go. And I want to say thank you so much again for hanging out with me. Thanks for hitting the like button. We'll see you on the next live feed, which will likely be tomorrow. You never know, like my client at this right now, there was supposed to be another client and they canceled because their dog was sick. If your dog is vomiting, diarrhea, bloody vomiting, please cancel your groom. And I hope that you tell your groomers that and that they're very understanding and don't charge you a no-show or a cancel fee. But hey, maybe bring proof. If you show like, hey, I'm at the vet right now, here I am, or show a picture of your invoice and let them know like I'm serious, I'm not just not wanting to get up and come to the appointment. Like, you know, I mean, just we're human. So you can say, hey, this is serious, I'm really here, I can't come in. Don't groom a sick dog. It could potentially make everybody else in the room sick, especially with dog flu going around. And yes, that's a thing. Here in Dallas, I heard last month they closed down several shelters and euthanized all the animals in the shelters and aired it out. So it is really a big thing. It is January 2023, in case you're wondering why I'm saying that. So again, thanks a lot for being here. Be sure to hit that like button. And one last thing, let me just check on Facebook comments real quick. Peggy says something about non-slip. So this is what is that? Peggy says, why don't you use a non-slip table pad? What is this? What is this? Is this a pad? Okay. That speaks for itself, right? That speaks for itself. And bye guys. Bye.